Hi and welcome to my high intensity intermediate class. So it's going to be picking a few of the things that we've done in the classes during the last week and just making them a little bit more intense, a little bit faster, maybe doing a few more reps of them and just missing out a few of the low intensity ones from the class. So if you want to get the heart rate going and just work that a little bit harder, then this is the class for you. We'll start as always with our feet together, roll the toes out and then the heels. Okay, you're going to rock forwards over the toes, keeping the heels planted, and back. And again, coming forwards over the toes and back. Okay, let's keep this going. We'll do one last one. And then come back to center, pushing the hips out to the side, and then pushing the hips out to the other side. So as you push the hips to the side, the body's bending, but really we're focusing on this area here, moving out to the side, loosening up the side, the hips, the ankles. Last one. And then come back to center. Roll the shoulders back and down. Now I want you to imagine having a helium balloon fastened at the bottom of the spine, and it's pulling through the spine, through the neck and out the top of the head. So that's helping to lengthen through the spine, through the neck and out the top of the head. So you're standing tall through the upper part of the body. Eyes are on the horizon, and then you're going to roll the shoulders up, back and down, bend the knees as you come down, roll the shoulders up. Inhale and exhale as you come down. And again, inhale and exhale. It's the last one, rolling the shoulders back and down. Good work. So they're in the outer circles or in that rucksack position. On the shoulders back and down. Now we're going to switch on the core. So taking a breath in, the ribs lift up. And then as you exhale, the ribs slide down. And you start to pull the muscles in below the belly button in towards the spine. So you're after the muscles around here, you pulled in, and that's the core. That's going to help protect the spine and just help all the movements throughout the class. But now just release that feeling down. And again, take a breath in. Exhale. And pull the core in. So you've got that switched on. We're going to keep that switched on throughout the class. We're going to start by just loosening up the arms, the shoulders, by placing the hands on the shoulders. Bring the elbows in and loosen up. Open the chest as you bring the elbows back. You're doing a full circle, rolling the shoulders round, thinking about trying to really open up the chest at this point. Let's do two more. And then come back round to center. Good work. Relax and roll the shoulders back and down. Nod the ear down towards the shoulder. Relax the hands and just simply let the head roll around. And then back round. So really gentle, not pushing into any tight muscles. We're just rolling gently through. And then come back to center, roll the shoulders back and down. Okay, so to make this a little bit more intense, you're going to potentially want to grab some weights or some tins. I've got with me 1 kilogram, probably 1 kilogram, 1.5 is the max I would do because it's quite intense this class with them. We're going to start by taking the weight and just placing it kind of near the bottom of your ribs. And now we're just going to loosen up the shoulder, keeping the eye line forward as you come down. And round. So although we can feel the muscles working, really we're still using this as a way to stretch out the shoulders, but at the same time just building up some strength. Now watch the hand as it goes back and round. We're going to do a couple more. Watching the weight as the hand comes round. Last one. And then come back to center. Change over. So placing the weight about the bottom of your rib cage, drawing the circle around, trying to keep the head and the hips forward, trying to control the movement as the hand comes back and down, so we're not just letting the arm drop. And then watch the hand as you roll around through the circle. Good, keep this going. Let's do one last one. And then come back, roll the shoulders back and down. Just let the weight drag you down the side. Bring this other weight towards the armpit area. Inhale. And then stack the spine, dropping down to the other side. Bring the arm up, take a breath in. And then exhale, come back up and roll the shoulders back and down. Okay, so take a stance with the feet slightly pointing out. If this puts pressure on your knees, then feel free to keep the feet pointing forwards. But if not, keep the feet pointing out and we're going to do a little squat. And when we lower down, we've got our head and our lower back here and here attached to an imaginary wall. So we're trying not to do this movement. We're trying to slide down that imaginary wall. Okay, so we're going to do some punching when we're down there. So this is why we've got the weight. We'll get the move perfect first. So take a breath in. Exhale, get the core switched on, slide down the imaginary wall. Now think about where you are. Can you hold this for a few seconds or can you make it a bit harder? If you can lower down a little bit. Then bringing the weights up, shoulders back and down. You're going to try to keep centered whilst you punch to the side. So centered means keeping the weight even over the feet. Think about the heels. Push your weight through the heels. Keep the belly button pulled in towards the spine. We're going to go for another 10, 9, 8. Keep the belly button pulled in towards the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in, up to tall. Inhale and come back down. And again, weight even over the heels. Push through those heels to keep the glutes switched on, belly button pulled in and go. 20, 18. Keep going. Keep the thighs pushed out towards the little toes. So you're rolling the legs away from each other. Keeping the stance nice and wide. Keep strong. 10, 8, 6, nearly there. 4. And then back, come up. We've got one more in us. Inhale, exhale, come down. Keep tall, your head's on the imaginary wall. Go. Belly button pulled into the spine. 16. Knees rolled out towards the little toes. 12. Belly button pulled in, tall through the spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And finish strong, coming up. Bring the legs in, give them a good loosen off. We will stretch them out on the mat and just roll the shoulders back and down. Good way. Okay, bring yourself to the end of your mat. You can do this with or without the weights. We're going to stand hip distance apart and just do the gentle roll down. So reaching up, taking a breath in. And then exhale. Nod the chin. Round the shoulders. And just gently let yourself lower, being just pulled by the weights to put a bit of extra stretch through those muscles and just relax when you find a nice comfortable position to be in. Take a big breath in, feel a nice stretch around the rib cage, and then think about stacking the spine like children's building blocks, one after the other. Roll the shoulders round and sit the head back on top. And again, take a breath in. Exhale. Drop the arms down, round the shoulders, and then just nodding the chin. And then you're slowly rolling down. Again, you've got a bend in your knee and you're trying to stay even over the feet. Hold wherever you feel comfortable. Take a breath in. And then exhale. Bend the knees. Slowly bring yourself down onto the mat. And we don't need the weights for this one, so you can pop the weights to the side. Just bring yourself round and then just carefully lower yourself down onto the mat. Okay, so we're going to start with one that we did, or I put into the class last week, and it was the first time we'd done it. So I'm going to quickly just show you that. So you're going to start with one leg extended, both arms behind. And then as you roll up, you're going to inhale, exhale, get the core switched on, and you're going to come up and reach and back down. Okay, so we're going to go for one side, have a breather, and then go on to the other. So taking a breath in, exhale, switch the core on, bring the arm and the leg away, inhale, exhale, lift, keep the leg slightly hovered off the floor, up, so you're reaching the chest up, lift the chest. Think about really trying to lift the chest rather than the head, and then you're going to dig into the right muscles here. Good. So this is 4. Keep going. Belly button pulled in towards the spine. And this is 6. We're going to go for 12 either side. Okay, so now if you think you've got this, we're going to go a little bit quicker for the last 5. Down. 4. Down. 3. Down. 2. Last one. Up. Down. Relax. Bring the leg in. Bring the other leg out. Inhale. And exhale. Get the core strong now. We've got those muscles pulled in towards the spine. We're going to go again. So lifting up. 1. Slightly hover the leg. Don't lower it to the floor. Back up. 2. Go. Keep strong. Think about the chest being lifted. Okay, so this one is 5. 6. After this last one, we're going to go faster. We're going to go 5. Down. 4. Down. 3. Nearly there. Last one. Reaching up and down. Oh, and just shake the legs from side to side and just reach away whilst you take a breath in, reaching from fingertips to toe. And then when you exhale, just relax the arms, relax the legs, let them roll out, let them just sink into the mat. And then again, take a breath in, inhale. And then exhale and relax into the mat. Good work. Bring the legs and the arms over and bring yourself up. Okay, so last week we did a move which I'll quickly show you, but now I'm going to add a press up into it. Now this is optional. It's pretty tough, so if you're not feeling it and it's already challenging enough, stick with this first layer, but if not, when we add the press up, you can push yourself to that if you feel you want to. So this is the exercise. Hip distance apart with the knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull the core in. You've got your toes tucked underneath, and then you're going to hover without moving anywhere, and then you're going to propel yourself forward. When you do, your hands will be in line with your head, so check you're in the right spot. Come back to hover and lower. Okay, the progression is once we get to this point, we're going to add a press up, back, and down, but that's optional. Okay, take a breath in. Exhale, hover the knees and propel yourself forwards. Hold. 2, 3, and back and lower. Inhale. Exhale, pull the belly button in. Hover just an inch or 2, and then propel yourself forwards. Hold and back and lower. Okay, now we're going to push to the press up. Inhale. Exhale, hover the knee. Forward, press, up, back, hover. Inhale, exhale, belly button pulled in, propel, press, up, back, hover. Inhale, exhale, hover, propel, press, back, and down. Inhale, exhale, hover the knees, propel forward, push down, push up, back and down. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, hover the knees and push. See if you can do 2 press ups. Back to hover. Last one. Inhale, exhale, hover the knees if you've got 2 press ups in you, and go. 1, 2, back, lower, untuck the toes, and just relax into child's pose. Good work. Loosen off the wrists if you need to, just give them a little circle around. And then a really nice stretch in this position is just to bring one hand down and try to reach the foot, looking down to the foot. Come back to centre and change over the other side. And then bring yourself back up. And we're going to use the blocks or cushions or coats, whatever you've got, and bring yourself up, bring yourself down onto your side. So the first one we're going to do, we're going to have elbows underneath shoulders, bent knee, leg, top leg extended. Taking a breath in. Exhale, you're going to stay nice and strong in the core, okay? We're going to lift as if we're lifting from our hips, okay? So when we lift, think I'm not dipping down in the waist, I'm going to keep this position. So inhale, exhale, push, oops, get yourself in the right spot, push, lift your arm up, and then we're going to do side kicks. 1, 2, keep strong in the shoulders, so don't let yourself sink in. 4, we've got 6 more, 5, keep the thigh pointing forwards, keep the hips stacked. 5, nearly there. 3, 2, 1, lower down, good work. Take hold of your cushion now. You can bring yourself down onto the mat. Quick check that your hip bones are stacked on top of each other. So place your hand here, just draw a quick line down, and you should make sure that this one is directly above this one here. Once you're happy that it is, concentrate on this area here, not moving, and to do that we switch the core on. So inhale, exhale. Pull these muscles in now, and we're stabilizing the spine doing that. And now we're going to lift the leg up to hip height. So from here, we're going to bring the knee forwards as if the knees move into the front of the room, keeping it hip height, and then back. Inhale, exhale. Now, a lot of things to think about here. I want you to keep the thigh hip height. Okay, I want you to stop the body from rocking forward by using your tummy muscles. So at this point, because we're bringing the legs forward, your body wants to rock forward. Don't allow it. Okay, we're nearly there. We've got another 4. Inhale, exhale. So no movement in the hips, no movement in the upper part of the body. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. In and out. Good. Nearly there. We've got 1 more after this. Keep the thigh high. Inhale, exhale. Last one. And then out and lower the leg. Give it a good rub if you need to. And then take a breath in. Exhale. So you're still stacked. You still got one hip directly above the other. And you're lifting the leg up to hip height. Okay, from here we're going to come down probably about 2 inches. So not very far. Down. And back up. Concentrate on keeping the thigh pointing forwards. Okay, I'm going to do another 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the thigh pointing forward. Okay, holding the leg here. We're going to do the last 6 nice and slow. Down and back up. And down. And back up. Okay, we're nearly there. Keep breathing, keep the core pulled in. Last one, lower down. Bring the legs in. Good work. Give them a good rub. And then you can pop your head on a bit of a bigger block or a bigger cushion and bring either into this position, which is knees on top of each other, or with one leg forwards and one leg straight, and then open up the chest. So this is your chance to relax between these intense exercises. Just as you float in the arm, just forget how hard we've worked, just forget the muscles that we're burning away, and just try to switch off those muscles, working from the head, down the body, and out the feet. Just relaxing, let the hands and the fingers relax. Last one, holding here. And then come all the way back to palm on palm. Good work. Bring yourself up, and you need your weights. Oh, right behind me. Okay, so again, we've done this one before. We didn't do it with weights. It's tough without weights. So if you don't want to use them, absolutely fine. But we're going to start hip distance apart. So I've shown you that position just so that when I'm here, you know how your feet are supposed to look. You want to take your weights. Just have them near you to start with. Hold on to your thighs and just sit nice and tall, eyes on the horizon. Nod the chin, roll back. And here you're creating a C shape from the chest through the thighs, dropping the shoulders, relaxing the body, and then rolling up to tall. And again, roll down, relaxing the shoulders, and come up to tall. Okay, keep the intensity high now by picking up the weights. Keep the arms at the shoulders down, sorry. A little bend in the elbows, roll down. Hold and roll back up to tall. So each time think about coming to tall. Okay, we're going to do one more like this. And we're going to have some twists. So bring yourself down. Belly button pulled into the spine. Pull the weights so they're touching. Keep your knees pointing forwards. Keep them nice and still as you twist to the side. Twist to the other side. Okay, so don't rock from side to side. We always talk about being centered in Pilates. Let's do one more either side. And what that means is as we're doing this, we're not allowing it to change. Come up to center. We're not allowing it to change the position of the lower part of the body. We're keeping press into the ground, the same on either side throughout the exercise. So no rocking from side to side. Keep those knees nice and still. Keep the belly button pulled in towards the spine. We are getting there. This is tough. Come back to center. Pull yourself up. Inhale. Exhale. Use those belly button, those tummy muscles to keep you nice and strong. Keep the belly button pulled in. Relax the shoulders. We've done two either side. We've got one more either side. And then we've got one more after this. We're nearly there. Come back to center. Up. Last one. Inhale. Come down. Belly button towards the spine and twist. Keep centered. So we're after the control, even though our muscles are working really hard. We're not going to give in by rocking from side to side. Last one. Come back to center when you've done three either side. Roll up, bring the legs out, and just flop over. Give the legs a good rub if you want to do or if you need to do. And then we're just going to reach up, taking a breath in, and reach forward. So just reaching but not fully relaxing down onto the legs. And here, from here, I'm going to reach and lengthen the spine, which in turn is going to lengthen the muscles down the back of the legs into the lower back and the glutes. And now just relax the arms down. Relax the neck and the head. And just enjoy the stretch. Switch the muscles off in your thighs, your calf muscles, your legs. Let them relax, and then you'll find you can go a little bit further into the stretch. Bring yourself back up. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then you're going to bring your weight, bring your cushions onto your other side. Okay, so we're going to start in this position. Your shoulders directly above your elbow. You've got a bent leg and then an extended leg. Hips are stacked so the thighs pointing forward. Inhale, exhale, and you're going to push up, arm up, and go for 10. Keep the thigh pointing forward. Keep strong through the shoulder. 5, 4. Keep the belly button pulled towards the spine. The tummy strong. There's no movement in the waist. 2, 1. Lower down. Good work. Grab a small cushion or a jumper. Bring yourself down. Your hips stacked. This one's directly above this one. Take a breath in. Exhale. Get the core strong. So we know there's going to be no movement in the waist now as you lift the leg. So as you lift the leg, you can notice that I haven't moved anything here. Movement's just been from here. And then as I bring the knee forward, keeping it hip height, I'm pulling my tummy muscles in to help control the movement. And back. And again. So as you bring the leg in, use those thigh muscles to keep the thigh nice and high. Use the tummy muscles to stop rocking you forwards and to help keep the body in a nice position as you do this. We're kind of trying to tell the body that we can do this movement without having to compensate by changing other parts or positions in other parts of the body. So inhale, exhale, strong core means we can do this really tough movement. And back. Inhale, exhale, last one. And back and lower. Good work. Give yourself a little rub. Inhale, exhale, bring the leg to hip height and come down 2 inches and up. Okay, so we did the first few kind of quick like this, and then we slowed it down for the last few. Keep the thigh pointing forward. Keep the belly button pulled into the spine. We are nearly there. Okay, now slow. and up, and slow, and up. Good. Keep the core strong. Still no movement. We're still strong through the spine by keeping the core switched on. Last one. Lower the legs down. Good work. Bring them in and bring your head onto your block. Palm on palm. Either knees on top of each other or into this position, and then float the arm all the way over. And then all the way back. And again, all the way over. And then all the way back. Okay, let's hold out for this last one, reaching up, looking at the hand, enjoying the stretch across the chest, into the arms. And then come all the way back to palm on palm. Good work. Okay, bring yourself to lay onto your back. We're going to do one quick last exercise. Okay, so bringing yourself hip distance apart with the legs. We're going to come into tabletop and we're going to scoop the hands behind us. Quick demonstration. Core strong. Lift the second leg. Lift the head and we're going to lift the chin. Lift the chest. The chin underneath it. We've got a soft peach. We don't want to squash. And we're going to extend and twist. Okay? So taking a breath in. Exhale, lift one leg, lift the other, scoop the arms behind, reaching up with the chest and go. Extend one leg away. And it's a gentle turn. We're already lifted, okay? So it's a very gentle movement from side to side. And as you do this, keep your legs hip distance apart. Keep the little gap here in the lower part of the back nice and strong by keeping the belly button pulled in to the spine. Okay, we're going strong now. We're going to do the last 8 fast. So 1, 2, 3. Keep the belly button strong. Keep centered. 5, 6. Nearly there. Keep the chest lifted, not the head. Lift the chest with the tummy muscles. 2, 1. And then hug the legs in. Pull the legs in, roll the legs round, go to work, and once more bring in, and then roll the legs round. Okay, hold on to one leg, extend the other leg out, point and flex, let's loosen off the ankles. If you need, you can grab a little soft block, pop your head on it, makes these a little bit more comfortable to do. Okay, changing over. Rolling around the leg, pointing and flexing, and then lowering the leg down. Hold onto the back of the leg, and then just pull the leg towards you. You're holding onto a muscle, not behind the knee. Then you can gently put a little flex on the foot, and that's going to stretch down through the Achilles, the back of the leg. Probably get some muscles down the back of the knee and definitely down here. And relax, change over. So extend the leg, holding onto the muscle, and then put a little flex on the foot. And then relax the leg down to the side. Take one leg, hook it over the other, bring your arms out to the side, and gently bring yourself to lower down towards the floor. Look away in the opposite direction. And then unhook the legs and bring the legs back round. Hook the other leg over the top and lower down to the floor and have a look in the opposite direction. So just let the muscles relax now. Switch off the muscles in your feet, switch off the muscles down the side here, just let them relax. Hook the leg and bring the legs back in together. Bring yourself gently up and all the way around. And you're going to bring one leg forwards, your hands either side of the foot. You want the knee to be directly above the ankle, so have a little play around till you get in that spot. And then either staying with the knee on the floor if you feel more comfortable with that, or tucking the toe under and pushing yourself up. Once you're there, aim the heel on the back leg towards the floor. Then take your hand nearest your little toe and have a stretch up. keep breathing. We've worked hard. I want to make sure I'm not holding our breath at this point. Come back down, lower the knee, change over. Again, make sure the knees are above the ankle, tuck in the toes under, push up, push the heel to the floor, and then once you're happy, you can get the hand that was nearest your little toe, reach up and breathe. And lower down, lower and back. Bringing your arms forward, wider than your shoulders, in front of your shoulders. Come up, and then we're going to push down with one foot, and then the other. So just like you're pedaling, just one foot, then the other. And when you stretch the leg, you're aiming the heel towards the floor. And then when the foot's bent, you're aiming to just have a really good stretch through the toes, the underside of the foot. Last one. And then lower the knees down. Walk the hands back, and we're going to gently roll up to standing. Let's rock back and sit onto the feet for a second. And then lower the heels. And then start to extend the leg. Once the stretch gets a bit too much, start to gently roll up. Roll the shoulders round. And then come back to centre. So bringing the legs out to the side. Take a breath in. Exhale, come down. Cross the arms over. And inhale down. Clasp the hands at the top and reach through the roof. Lower the arms and have a little twist to the side, and then come back through centre and have a twist through to the other side and walk the feet in. And we're going to finish as we started. So hip distance apart with the feet, just imagining the helium balloon pulling through the spine, making you nice and tall with eyes on the horizon. Then you're going to roll the shoulders up, back and down once more. Up, back and down. And you're finished. Good work. That was a tough one. Okay, so stay tuned for more classes coming next week. And see you soon. Bye.